Hi there, Jus4SweetZ here. Today I'm going to be making for you a turkey and double cheese apple panini. I have my panini maker heating up here. I have had this for about 2 or 3 years and I think I've only used it once or twice. So pulled it out, got some of the dust off of it, and decided that I'd make a panini today for you. If you do not have a panini maker, don't get discouraged. You can do this same sandwich in a cast iron skillet or a regular pan on the stovetop and do it like a grilled cheese. But I just wanted to try to use my panini press and show you how good these are and how easy they grill everything together. So what I have on my plate here, if you can see this, I want to make sure, I'm kind of focus in on that. I have 2 pieces of sourdough bread, 4 pieces of Brie cheese that I've taken some of the skin off of. I've got some some sliced thinly Granny Smith apples. Now you can take your peel off or leave them on. And I have 1 piece of Colby Jack cheese. And you can substitute the Brie cheese if you don't have it. You can substitute that with cream cheese and just do 4 little slivers of cream cheese. They're both just a creamy type of cheese. This has a little bit more texture than cream cheese, but cream cheese will give it a little bit of a different flavor, but just as good of a flavor. And then you can use any kind of apples you have. I have Granny Smith, but if you have Fuji, Gala, you know, Red Delicious, I don't know how well those would work, but you could try it. And then, excuse me, if you don't have Colby Jack, sharp cheddar goes really well with this. So any kind of cheeses that you want, these are just what I've chosen. I have sourdough bread. You can use wheat bread, white bread, Italian bread, any kind of bread you want to. Actually, another one that's really good with this sandwich is cinnamon raisin bread. I do not have any of that on hand, so I'm going to kind of change it up a little bit. But cinnamon raisin bread would also go really well with this. So our panini maker's hot. Let's get started. I have some softened butter over here, and I'm going to just spread a thin layer on my bread. Just to give it, we don't want to put a whole lot because this is basically a semi-healthy sandwich. It's not a super healthy one, but it's not a horrible one either. So, you know, it's definitely a good alternative to, let's say, like a 4-cheese grilled cheese or something like that. Okay, so we got our butter on there, and then on one side, we're going to build, let's put this one to the side. We're going to build our sandwich right here on the plate, but I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon sugar on this. And I have a cinnamon sugar mixture. Sprinkle that on, flip it over, and we're going to start with our cheddar jack cheese here. And then what you need is you also need some turkey breast. Now, if you do not have turkey breast, feel free to switch this with ham, because ham is also a really good alternative on this sandwich. Honey ham, mesquite ham, smoked ham. Honey ham's the best, but you can use turkey or ham. I just have some peppered turkey in my refrigerator, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to use 2. It's so tender it just falls apart. So I'm going to use 2 slices. We're going to put that on the sandwich. Next, we're going to layer our Granny Smith apples on there. That one's a little thick, so I'm not going to use that one. Okay, let's put those on there. And then we're going to top it with our Brie cheese, or if you have cream cheese, use your cream cheese, and place that here. Okay, so we have it nice and layered up. Can you see that? Now we're going to open, I'm going to lift this up a little bit. We're going to open up that panini press, and we're going to place that on there, just like so. And here it's sizzling. Sprinkle some cinnamon sugar on the top of this. And we're going to go ahead and gently close that down. Now don't burn yourself. As the press cooks, it's going to press that sandwich and compact it a little bit more. But if you press it too much, then it's going to push everything out of your sandwich. And that is not what we want. So just go ahead, and you're going to want to let that grill. Now this usually takes a couple minutes to do. I'm going to clean my dish off. And this would be good served for lunchtime. Maybe you're going to have a lunch with a friend and you want something a little bit fancy and you want to do lunch and tea or lunch and coffee. You know, make this yummy sandwich, share it, make each one, you know, you could cut one in half, get 2 plates, serve it with a nice side of fruit or pasta salad or a nice mixed green salad with a vinaigrette. And that's a good I can't say the word, accompaniment to it. So, if you use, I do want to say one thing. You can hear it says Lynn. If you use the cinnamon the cinnamon raisin bread instead of regular bread, no need to put the cinnamon and sugar on it. Just delete that ingredient. And I always keep a batch of cinnamon and sugar in my pantry. I think I bought this one at the dollar store, and I think I've made my own cinnamon sugar in it about 5 times. The container's warped. I need to get a new one. But every time it empties out, I just add a bunch of sugar and some cinnamon, shake it up so that I always have it on hand to use in my recipes. It's just a good accompaniment. I can't say that word. Condiment. How about if I just say good condiment to have in your house? There's lots of fun things you can do with a panini press. If you don't have one, you know, if you can pick one up at a garage sale, Craigslist, or brand new. They're good to make all kinds of sandwiches. You can make French toast in them. There's all sorts of different recipes you can do, and it makes it that much easier to cook things. So let's go ahead and give our sandwich a quick check. Another thing that would be good to serve with this would maybe be some fresh fruit with maybe like some Greek yogurt over the top and a little sprinkle of the cinnamon. Let's see. See, it's coming along. We just want it to melt and get just a little bit browner. If you have any suggestions for any panini ideas, let me know, and I'd love to come up with some and show them to everybody. I'm trying to work on, I'm gonna enter into Ballistic Barbecue's hamburger contest, and I've been trying to work on that, but I haven't quite gotten it done yet. And I saw that Linda's Pantry got hers done, and I've got all my ingredients to make it. I just haven't done it yet, and I just need to get on the ball and get it done. But I'm gonna have to make her edit my video because I don't have an edit thing. So anyway, our panini is just about done. I'm gonna go ahead and check it, and I can see all the cheese and everything is oozing out. We want to make sure we don't burn it. The Brie cheese is coming out the side. All it's going to do is warm those apples, and it's going to give our apples just a nice little warm touch, but they are still going to be crisp, so they're adding a nice texture factor to our sandwich. You know, you're not putting lettuce or onions or anything on this, so the apples give it a nice crunch factor. And, you know, texture is really important in food, because there's foods that taste good, but if the texture's not right, I won't eat them. Or I just don't like them. Okay, I think that's just about done. So yeah, so the apples, you know, they're going to be really good in this. And who doesn't like a nice melted cheese sandwich? Sizzling away in there. All right, let's take that out. It's completely done. You can see all the cheeses and everything melting on there. Let's go ahead and close that. I want to show you. You can see them oozing out the sides. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? And I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Cut it at an angle. It's got a nice crisp coating, especially from that cinnamon sugar. That really adds some nice texture to the bread. There you are. Serve this with some French fries too. Sweet potato fries would be really good. So there we have our turkey breast, double cheese, apple panini. Yummy for lunch. This is going to actually be wrapped up and be my lunch today. And it's just a really delicious, healthier version of a sandwich. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to seeing you for the next video. It could be dessert, it could be crafts, it could be family. It could be a food 911. You never know with me. It changes all the time. So have a wonderful day, and God bless, and we'll see you soon.